261's been hit now. Now what about 261 back to the 188-200? Any shorts that have been taken should be taking profit right about now at the 188-200. Orders should be placed on top of the red zone and B points down below. But be prepared for it to attack the 261 again. What about the 61 of the move up that we've had so far? Let's take a look at it. 61 would be the B point because we went to the 261. So the 261 is up here. The 61 of the entire move is here. That's also the B point. You can see that where the 261 led back to was only the 188. That's why it's imperative to make sure that profit is taken at the 188. But further B point or further targets should be placed on top of the 61 and 100 in the event that we come back to these poor people in the middle, which they've always been targeted. Stops can be placed at a profit. We'll take some more off here too anyways. And this is what I have. The red zone is what I'm looking for though. At any given time, we could always pull back to a 61 from the top. So we're doing that 61 it looks like. Stops can be kept higher. Comes up 188-200, smashes that. B points all the way down here. High of the red zone. Good target. Here we are almost hitting the B point. I'm taking more off here. There's no way that any short trade should become a loss by this point. Like it totally played out exactly the way that it should. Look at that. That's insane. I'm gonna lower my profit target even more. I took some off here though. So I've only got 2 contracts left now. 10 contracts, that's what I started with. Now we can look at the 61 to the entire move down. Like we're gonna test that from below. We have to watch out for this level. It's very likely that we test it. Smashing it from below like that. It's perfect. Perfection. Mathematical exactitude. They had the same idea exactly at the same time. Call it what you want. Insanity, but it works. We're going to see some upside too. We have to watch out. This is the blue line we just came back to test. So all stops and trades should be made safe by now. This is the upside I was talking about. The trade that I was holding yesterday was knocked out here on the September contracts. These are the December contracts. December contracts. You see I got stopped out of the short and immediately started grabbing the December contracts and wrote it down. And then I reversed into this. Buy, sell. And it's continuing to run now. I don't need to be forcing it, you know? I don't have anyone pushing me to do anything. I'm like, this is how it's supposed to be done right. If you want me to increase the size, I can. I'm not going to increase the size though, because I have discipline. Doesn't matter how much money you have, it's about being safe at all times. And I'm like, I didn't put myself in danger at all. So I'm just going to take a small picture of what I just posted in the chat. This is the situation that I have. Anybody that comes back to the high, sure, I can get knocked out. Anybody that comes back to the low, sure, I can get knocked out. I took 10 contracts on the bottom, sold them off. 10 contracts at the top, sold them off. If it wants to go more, that's great. But whatever direction it does go, one of them will get knocked out, the other one will be more profitable. The one thing that I will have by the end of it is exposure. So what's more important to me is doing it right.